does a morning look like for you at the moment? Have you got a routine of some kind?
Yes, I run every single morning. So that's
what time are you up? When are you waking up?
I'm up about 5:30. So every morning starts with a run. And that's because that's the one thing I hate to do more than anything in the world. So that's like my cup of coffee. And I'm all about armoring yourself. So the second you leave your house, and the second you open your phone, the second you do any of that, you are now letting in poison and cancer. So I make sure a lot of things you can't avoid. So as I get up, I start to armor plate my mind and body. Like a person's going to war, you put your body armor on. That's what I'm doing on that run.
What is your weakness? Like, what's your blind spot, your Achilles heel?
Well,
because the work's never done, right?
No.
Like, so what do you still need to work on?
Like I said, I was afraid of the water, afraid of jump, all these things I was afraid of. So everything I was afraid of, I made sure to meet it right in the face and overcome it. Right now, what I'm working on now is learning how most people think. Because my whole thing, why I was hard for me to go on social media, because why people would give me this weak crap. And I absolutely cannot understand this freaking mentality. So I would just go off. Because I would go back to where I came from, and I would approach you in a way that was animalistic. Like, what is wrong with you? Why don't you go somewhere in your mind where you find out who the hell you are?
And then it's 3 a.m. and you're like going back and forth with someone.
So I'm going off, and I had to realize that there's very few people, if any, that have done what you've done mentally. So I had to go back, and I'm always better in how I think. People will change their car, they'll change their underwear, they'll change their husband, their wife, they'll change their diet. But very few people change the way they think. And that's why they always fuck themselves in life. They never change the way they think. Oh, my house is old. I don't get a new house. I'm going to get a new pair of this or that. But the one thing we never change, why we always stay the damn same and never wonder why we're getting better, because we never change the way we think. I'm constantly changing the way I think. The core of who I am, I'll never change that. I'm proud of that. Warrior, Spartan mentality. But how I deal with people, how you can touch people, is you gotta know what they respond to. Not everybody's responding to me saying, look, get the shit up, man. Stop being a little punk. Mm-hmm. I gotta see what's wrong with you, think what I'm thinking, and then tell you not what you want to hear, but kind of what's gonna motivate you. We're all motivated very differently.
That's so interesting.
We're all motivated.
You know what I mean? It's interesting that you can get provoked by some troll on the internet.
I got an email from a young man. He was talking about what works best for me is I used to get bullied, and I just try to now stay anonymous. You know what? No. We are not here. We are not born. We are not on this planet Earth to be anonymous. That is exactly what this bullying and hate and all this shit that goes on in this world, that's exactly what they want you to be, is anonymous. For me, it was the ultimate fuel source. It was the ultimate fuel source. When it was cold, guess what? Those words and everything warmed me the fuck up. When it was dark, it guided me. It was delight for me. These words and these hurtful things that people say to you, whatever it may be, don't use it to be anonymous. Use it to stand out. Use it in your darkest moments. Never, ever lay down for these motherfuckers. Yeah, parents, I'm fucking cussing, because guess what? This is the real world. This is what it is. This is what people are dealing with. So if you hide it from them, guess what? You're doing them an injustice. Never lay down. Stay hard.